So all this right here, around 3 feet down, will need to be cleaned along these retainer walls. We're going to be adding the gate at the end. It's going to be landscaping, so the concrete driveway is going to go out to here. It's a shared driveway out to the road, and it's going to come down through here and split. Most of the dirt is on the bottom part, up to about 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet at the most, but we're going to rinse from the top down. So the concrete out to the road down there is going to be done. It's going to be extended. The concrete's not quite poured out there yet. It's going to come down through here, and it's not that bad, to be honest. There's just a few track marks here, but we can get this up with a light rinse. Shouldn't be much to it. And then it sections off right here to a different type of finish. Get down here along the retainer wall. It's not as bad as it was up there. Like I said, a light rinse will be able to take care of this. Retainer wall goes down through here. The driveway comes down there, down to here, and splits. It's a shared driveway. And of course, up that way and down through here. And it's really not that bad. But once everybody gets off of it, when there's no more driving, is we're going to come through in the landscape. When everybody's done, we're going to be the final ones to come through here and wash all this up and get it ready to present and ready to deliver. When you're looking at a job like this, you want to look at everything you have to do, the scope, the complete scope, because it's a large job. 100,000 brick was used on this job. Of course, you know, you have a lot of, looks like German schmear, white, so you got to be very delicate with the chemicals you use and the process you do, plus you're by the water. So the good thing is there's not hardly any algae, so we can go to using the SH to go into the water, or have a chance of going to the water. So that's a good thing right there. Washing all this, there's good drain areas right here, and we're going to be washing all the dirt off. This is the top part. And like I said, there is some tracks. This is going to be one of the issues, one of the main issues getting this off right here. Not a big issue, but this is going to take a little bit more than just rinsing and stuff to get this done. We're going to have to treat this and get these tar marks up, just like over there in the other house. So this one's a little bit worse than that one. So yeah, that's what we're going to do as far as the concrete's concerned. Looking at the house, like I said, there's no algae. This is just being built. It will be delivered in a couple weeks. It's been a year in the making. So right there's a little bit coming down right there. That's not algae, that's from the actual roof. The shingles coming over right there. There's no algae. This house, I don't think, has much algae. Now we may have to hit a light percent. I don't even know, maybe not even a 1%. I don't even think I see no algae on those gutters. But we're gonna hit it and wash it, and it's really light percentage. You want to be very delicate. And like I said, just knocking the dust off, just post-construction cleanup. That's the dirtiest part of the retaining wall area, is up that hill right there. Like I said, they cut this out and put both houses in here. So really high retainer wall right there, but it's not gonna be much, just a little light rinse on there. Knock all that dirt down, and the landscaping will be done by there, so it'll be grass right there. Going on to the front of the house. I'm gonna wrap around here, try not to get hit with these sprinklers. The landscaping's almost done. I think it's completely done up here. They're working their way out. So there's no, what is it, Sadie? Sadie. So right under here, under this part right here, we have some little boogers, some little dust boogers right there. So let me get where the sun's not in the glare. There we go. So right under there, that's the most areas on the jobs underneath the edge of the house right there. It's these little boogers right there. Not so much on the top, second and third floors, but on the first floor, right in here. I can show you a little close up. Just a little bit of dust right there. Knock that off. All right. So I got something smeared right there. But anyway, yep. So, and like around here, look, see, this comes right off. Just needs to be cleaned up, all the dust knocked off of it. Going around through here. Definitely don't want to stay away from that wood. And when you're doing the cameras, we're gonna actually be using a ladder. Or no chemicals. We don't need no chemicals. Just knock this off right here. We're gonna cover that up still with tape, with like light tape, so it doesn't mess it up. So cover up that. And like I said, here in the boat dock areas is where most of the dirt boogers, I call them dirt boogers and stuff, and bugs and spider webs and stuff like that. And we'll rinse around the nice wood door. And coming out this way from the first house, we'll go along the edge. Like I said, there's a little bit of dust. Both these gutters have a little bit of dust. We're able to knock that off. And in the very top peak there, we'll be able to hit that, no problem. So we're gonna be doing everything. We're gonna be doing windows, washing, everything on this property. Get it ready with the white glove treatment to hand deliver. We do all of this company's work. And even the person that's the homeowners, we do work for their company as well. It's all about boots on the ground, building reputation and building a relationship. So they have multiple other companies we do all their work for, and the people building we do their work too. So like I said, we're gonna be knocking this, mostly just dirt boogers around the whole house. I'm gonna try to stay away from this sprinkler. Going down here. Target date for us to start is the 14th. So talking to the contractor the other day on the phone, we're gonna start probably on the 14th. 15th, if it's done sooner, we'll start sooner. If it's done later, we'll start later, whatever needs to be done. But on the second floor up there, you have the dirt boogers up there, right there. Dust, spider webs, and rinsing around here. This is just all the pump area. And this is all sealed. This has been sealed. I was talking to the guy that built the pools the other day. He built both of these pools. He's also a firefighter. He does this on the side, actually, builds custom pools. But see this right here? We're gonna throw in stuff like this. We just clean the whole property. Just cause this ain't part of the property don't mean we don't clean it. We take great care of our customers. We're not gonna walk by this. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna clean all the windows. The windows need to be, see this? You see this right here? The windows need to be cleaned. I'm gonna clean all the windows. Let me make sure my feet aren't dirty before I walk on this nice rug here. And there's a little bit of dust on the fan. We're gonna just give it the white glove treatment. Coming through here. I believe when I was here the other day, I seen some dirt dauber nests. Oh, it wasn't over here, it was up the other house. So come through here and just rinse it. This is all needs to be cleaned through here. You can see dirt, dust, basically just dust knocking this down. Rinse this out. We're not gonna go over that way. All right. And then coming around here, of course, you want to wash away from the pool. When they were doing landscaping here the other day, the pool guy told me that they had, man, it was so thick. He took 2 or 3 days getting it cleaned out. So we want to definitely not put anything in the pool. So we're going to wash away from the pool, of course, and basically just clean this up really nice. Coming around here, that's going to be, we're going to get there in a minute. This is the backside retainer wall. This is one of the retainer walls, one of the mini retainer walls. That almost got me. So that's going to be the dirty one there, that bottom retainer wall. So rinsing down here, we're going to start from the top and work our way down. We're actually going to start at the driveway and work our way in. We're going to end at the river. We're going to work our way down. So, like I said, we're going to be able to reach those. We got to have the right equipment, man. We'll be able to easily hit those areas up there and reach those areas. And access, and we're going to be doing the windows as well. We're going to be cleaning everything, the windows, the house, the concrete, everything on this job. So coming around here, and always these spiders like to collect around the cameras. Like right here, we got spiders and dust. And we get it all looking good. We're gonna spend quite a while out here getting this looking very good. We're gonna get some drone footage for you guys too. We're gonna pan out over the river, pan back into the house. It's gonna be some amazing drone footage. Coming around here, rinse this, and then rinsing down into the waterfall at the infinity pool down in here, and the jacuzzi right here. So jacuzzi, we're gonna work for our way top down, boom, 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 boom here. Now, when we get down there, you'll see where the primarily dirty areas are, okay? We're gonna do this a light rinse. Now, this was been here before. There was a house here, I believe. They tore the house down. They bought the properties and tore the house down and redid the top of the boat dock concrete. They did looking on the back side of the house, working from the top floor down, the third story, the second story, and the first story, sorry. And just a little bit of dirt around the bottom of the retainer walls. And this right here is going to be we're going to really have to go heavy on this right here. We got to get this cleaned up. We want this to look good. And yeah, so working our way around the retainer walls all the way to there. We're going to do all the retainer walls about the driveway, the houses. Uh-oh, about got me. And down here, this is where we're going to end at. This is going to be where most of the scrubbing, the elbow grease, and the algae removal is going to be at. Because this has been here over 10 years. So we're going to end here, work our way down. And then actually, you know what? We're going to actually do the boat dock and work our way. We're going to work our way down here, go out to the boat dock, work our way back to here. So we're going to end at this point right here. We're also going to do stuff like hit the ladder, knock the ladder off, you know, clean it up for the homeowner. Coming out here, we're going to hit, I talked to him also, the homeowner's brother, and he was out here fishing. He comes there fish every day. He was telling me this was really eyesore, which it is. We're going to knock the algae off these boards right here. And the bird poop itself on these, this is new, you know, on these walls right here. So right here, all this up in there and around here. I mean, no SH because there's no algae out here, just mainly spider webs around all the boats. So we're gonna hit all this, hit the concrete here, get this looking good. This is gonna be the dirtiest part of the concrete, both boat houses, that one and this one. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and rinse the boat out too, knock the spider webs down. And right here, you see the little dust burgers up in there. Beautiful view right out here in the river, huh? Good fishing. The golf course is right over there. Good fishing right here. So we're gonna clean this and work our way back into there, right? Just looking at this side, it looks bad. Look how bad that looks. You have a really nice white house, then you have this down here. So we're gonna do our best to make it all look amazing for this homeowner, both of these homeowners. Here, we're gonna go ahead and walk away from this direction. So I'll tell you what, we'll come back up the way we came. Because as I'm walking the job like this, guys, I'm actually going to take this back home and do notes on it in my office. So rather than taking a million pictures, I can just take a video and give myself notes as I'm doing it along the way. We're going to start the boat dock, and work our way back up. So these steps are a little bit dirtier than they were on the other one. See right here? See the dust? We'll be able to knock this dust off, no problem. Spider webs. It's mostly just dust. We're gonna get it looking good. You want to be very careful. You want to know what you're doing with the chemicals when you start spraying it. Now look, a little bit of dirt streaks. We'll be able to knock that off. This one's not going right now, but those are the heated fire pits right there. This works just like the other one over there. And we're gonna be washing all this down and coming down to this boat dock. Same thing as over there, spider webs, dust, dirt. We'll actually hit the boat as well. Coming around here, I don't know what they're doing here, probably laying some more sod. And we'll actually, look, areas like this. The boat docks are the dirtiest as far as structures and the concrete down here, just because it's been here the longer, but they've rebuilt this. They built this to add to that. The boat dock's been here. Spider webs, we actually wash the lighters, no extra charge. We throw that in. Hit the boat while it's up here. There we go. Just a lot of spider webs in through here. And then and this retainer wall as well. Wash everything through here. Said it's just little dirt burgers like this right here. I don't know the square foot because obviously this is new. I think each house is between 15 and 18,000 square foot living space. So total combined of like 30, 35,000 square foot living space. And then up here, we're going to knock all this off as well. So it's going to be a top to bottom approach on this. Coming back around here, this is where the retainer wall ends on this side. You see it over here, and it wraps up to the road. So going this way, this is going to be like the 3 to 4 feet on the bottom there. And the dust right here. And the dust on like these caps right here. So, like I said, the pool guy was out here the other day. We talked at length about, you know, he built some amazing pools. He's a firefighter as well. But how the landscaping guys, it was dust everywhere. And it was like this much of the pool. It took like several passes to get it out. But the good thing is these drains are built in. So we don't let nothing's going to get in that pool. We're going to go this way with it. Be very careful. You can set some water berms up around it, you know, to where you can block. That's what we'll do. We'll probably set up around it to make sure the flow of the dirty water does not go anywhere near the pool on both pools. And over here, you got a little bit of dust up there around the top. Like I said, it's always around the corners, around that white, around the lights. And everything else is, like everything's new, just knock the dust off. See right there on those walls right there. And doing the windows over here as well. You gotta have the right equipment to do this and the right knowledge to do a good job. So right here, around these sides, Knock all this, the windows as well. This will come right off. Clean all this up nice. And then around in here, retainer walls here. Retainer walls go all the way down the property. And then from the pool pump area, all the pumps in there, we're gonna wash all this down and then rinse out this way. So it's all a method. I mean, there's on a job this big in the scale, you got to have a game plan. I have a game plan on the littlest ones, but especially on the big ones, you don't want, there's no room for error. Even on the smallest jobs, no matter if it's a tiny job or a large job, always make sure you have a game plan. Now these right here, we're gonna be able to, when you're washing these, you wanna be very careful. These windows, they retract, open up, you know, this way, so water can get in there. You wanna be careful that you don't go directly in there when you're washing. Can't wait to do this project. It's gonna look good. Look, see, this is where I was talking about the dirt dauber nest I thought was of the other house over there. So dirt dauber nest right there, all around through here, and the spider webs, and around the fireplace. We're just taking a broom. We won't put no water in there, of course, just knock that out. We're just taking and just knock that out. Knock that spider, put that back in the dirt pile. I'm out here in the Travis Scott's in my regular clothes, quoting. So going back out to the top, the jacuzzi's different than over there. It's down. It's not, that one sets up higher. This one sets down lower. But then again, you want to make sure there's no water going anywhere around here. This is a good perimeter and a good drain around the whole pool there. So the good thing is there's not a lot of dirt. It's a little bit around that chimney. So, cause that's really high, we'll be able to, we're talking 1, 2, 3 stories easily right there. It is 3 stories. So the good thing is there's not algae. You ain't got to spray and shoot algae up there. I mean, SH, it's just dirt and dust. Now we'll get them on a plan where we maintain it. That way it doesn't get any algae, being this close to the river. A lot of moisture in the air. So we're looking up this way. Like I said, dust burgers up through there. We're gonna walk up this way. There's the house over here, there's the house. This is kind of get an idea where we're at. As far as the job is around the door. Still working on the garage there. But mostly just this little light dust right there. This is the front entrance of this house. We got 3 sections of retaining wall, boom, boom, boom. And it's just on the just a little light rinse, like areas like right there. Light rinse to get that done. And then coming along this way, up in this corner, when I was here the other day, I think was where some dust and dirt was. Let me see, maybe in the other house. But just a little, like I said, light post-construction cleanup like this right here. Careful always around wood. And we'll finish, the last thing we'll do will be do the windows on the house. There's the first, second, and third floor up there. And the dust around the corners. It's always in the corners and on the edge of the gutter lips right there. Now, like I said, these retainer walls don't need a lot. They just need a little bit of knocking at the bottom here. I don't know what this is right here. Maybe some mud. Maybe we can get that off. Oh yeah, we can probably get that off. Some mud right there. That's why it's good to walk with a camera and video versus pictures. There's things you can miss in pictures, like right here. You see right here? Spider webs up in there. So we're gonna be washing this side of the retaining walls as well. Very delicate white glove treatment. Beautiful area out here, right on the river and the lake. So that's it, guys. This is the project, one of the projects I'm working on now. And I wanted to just kind of give you some advice on how you're doing these. And everybody wants to always use SH, especially like people ask me all the time on gas stations, use SH. Like, you don't use SH on anything but organics. Degreaser is for oil stains. But on something like this, you don't need either one of them. So we'll go over the methods. When we're cleaning it, we're going to shoot a video of the techniques we use. So if you get a job, this large and very delicate and detailed, you'll be able to do it. No problem. That's what we do. We like helping people. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little quote video, this kind of walking one of the properties we're washing currently for a company we do business with. From the very top of the retainer wall, there's both houses over there. They're gonna put sod all the way up here and grass around this hill. So working from the top down, a lot of concrete, 100,000 bricks on this job. There's not any algae anywhere. If there's some dust, we'll have to knock the dust down from the top. From right here, from this angle up in the top, you can see, you want to make sure you're not overlooking anything. Now looking at the windows, we're able to see from up here that we can be able to look at the dirt on the top floor or the second floor. You can see it's not that bad. So we'll be able to work not only from the bottom, but we'll be able to work from the top. And cleaning the dust and doing the windows. There's a fireplace on both floors. A lot of this will come off. Clean those doors good. Post-construction cleanup jobs, you're able to access before they move in the second floor, inside. So you're able to access like the windows and stuff. So that's a good thing. You'll be able to get to these windows to clean. Windows down here. And this is the one I was telling you about that folds out. But you got to be careful to water. You don't want water to get in here and ruin anything. So we'll be able to access all this from the inside and the outside, which will be a tremendous help. Now, these doors are just regular right here. But, yep. All right, so let's go back up to the middle floor and get over to the next house. These windows, you want to make sure you don't miss the little windows. They got stuff in the corners like that. On this house right here, I don't know if they're living in there or not. If they're not, we'll be able to, and maybe even if they are, we can talk to them and access the second floors to be able to get a good window cleaning there. If not, we can always bring the ladders down there. So we'll just we'll probably access from the outside with the ladder up there and be able to get it. Now with this, we'll have to access the second floor because there's a rail and I'm not comfortable with climbing over that. So we can be able to get with the homeowners before they move in, be able to access there and be able to get in there and get the windows clean. Because the problem is when you're going up with a ladder, you can't get to it. You can get to it this way, but not to it this way. So we'll have to get up there to access that. And that's gonna have to be from the inside, of course. So we'll have to arrange that. Once again, this is gonna be the most trouble areas right here. But we're gonna go home and look at all the pictures and figure out a game plan for when we come on here and start this job.